Well, there you have it. I mean, I can apologize. I can admit when I'm wrong. Clearly, it was a joke. Tate would never actually scam people with a coin. Oh, turns out he did.
Hey, have you seen the news and the internet? They said this about you. Yeah. But I'm rich as fuck. Yeah, have you seen what this poor person said? Not really. There isn't a female on this planet who isn't currently begging to have sex with me. Not one. Your wife, your sister, all of them. Begging. Begging to be fucked by me. Begging. Spamming any fake account they can see. Running up to me on the street. Just like...
Andrew Tate just keeps making his situation worse. If you've been living under a rock for like 5 years and happen to not know who Andrew Tate is, he started out as a professional kickboxer, then joined the Manosphere and started pushing this whole macho man, I'm super wealthy, look at me type of vibe. And he started gaining a lot of traction, honestly, and he realized he could monetize it. And you too could learn all of his secrets and get rich if you just paid him a subscription of $50 a month. But recently, he's been having a mental breakdown.
I think I get it. So you got the people at the bottom. They're paying up into the course, into the school. Then you got the people higher with higher power levels. They're making money from people at the bottom with the coin. And then all that money flows up. It's just kind of this nice little pyramid.
And of course he didn't stop there. This man got into a scandal again. He was accused of being a sex trafficker and spent days in Romanian jail. I know we all remember that. I mean, if you really think about it, you could probably see this coming from some of the clips he had out.
So I'm trying to teach these women, and the women kept fucking it up. So I said to him, it's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm taking over. So what I did is I unplugged their keyboards and plugged a new one in from me behind the screen. So the chicks would sit there and hit a keyboard that wasn't plugged in. And me and my brother, and eventually some staff I trained, would do all the talking. The girls were just famoosers, just laughing and doing this, their titties out. And they were talking to fucking ice cold hustlers. We were taking their money, all of it. They'd come and say, what kind of, bro, all of it.
He done Diddy'd himself, bro. Anyways, after he got out of Romanian jail, he got himself into yet another controversy. Yeah, there's a lot of controversies, but they all lead up to what happened recently, which is bad. But first, the whole Sneako controversy of him playing HH by Kanye, and then kind of throwing Sneako under the bus, being like, oh, I didn't play it, it was Sneako, it was Sneako's idea. And then they found a clip of him playing it by himself at a totally different time.
I think Sneako played the song. Yeah. I think Tristan explicitly told me that Sneako played the song.
It's Sneako.
What the fuck? Tristan, okay, first off, no, I didn't. I might know, I'm not ratting people out who did, but I didn't play the song. In the Sprinter van, like it was a couple people's idea, yeah, maybe I came up with it, but in the club it wasn't, and why does it even matter? Tristan, why are you talking to this guy? This guy just had Netanyahu on. He was just there clapping for him like a seal at the synagogue in Miami. Miami Beach mayor didn't say a word about that, didn't condemn that. And you guys are there like confiding behind our backs? Oh, he's the one who did it. You got the call, bro, and you folded?
Played the song, Sneako played the song. I don't think that any of them are deeply anti-Semitic genuinely. I think they're just kids. It gets a reaction. They think they're funny. They're on the internet. I really didn't do anything wrong. I understand why some people were offended.
It is funny. You were laughing at it too. You've played the song. I was in Spain with Ye when you posted a video of you listening to the song in your Bugatti. And Ye quote tweeted and said, praise God. Do you think that we have short-term memory loss? This was not even a year ago. You were driving in the Bugatti going by. Bro, Tate News, your clippers, and they're clipping you playing? Look, what do you mean? That's why I thought the song would be fine. I've seen this video. Now, I'm not still doing this to snitch. I saw this in Spain with Ye.
This leads us to today, where the British police has recently reopened his trafficking case. And Tate has started crying again. And he whines a lot for a person who's pushing like this macho man vibe. It's honestly laughable.
You watch my videos, you see me smile, laugh, run around, have fun. Of course, because I smile as I drown. You're out here hoping that you're gonna get some fucking lifeboat that's gonna pick you up and that life's gonna become great all of a sudden and the sun's only gonna shine and you get to be an optimist and you don't have to worry anymore. That's never going to happen. You are going to be stressed. You are going to be sad. You're going to be worried forever. No matter how much money you make, you're going to be stressed and sad and worried forever. When this big problem you're currently facing, you think, when this thing's out the way, my life will be great. When that's gone, something else is going to come. It's never going to change. My entire life is suffering.
Ugh. It's like he keeps crying. Where, my life was hard. You could never understand. And you know what? Your life is gonna be hard too. It's just all suffering. It's all suffering. Like, oh my god. Can you like shut up and just deal with it? Like, is it not enough to just be a millionaire and just like, I don't know, disappear and live your life, bro? Just continuous crying. And I'm not against like crying. Like, go ahead and cry and let it out if it gives you like relief. But it's just so hypocritical of Andrew because he just encourages men to be strong, macho, and never weak in crying.
My entire life is suffering. I suffer for everybody around me all day, every day. And they don't even notice because I don't complain about it. The measure of a man is how much he can suffer, how well he can suffer, and still put a smile on his face. You're not a good man because you avoid suffering. You're not a good man by running away from the fight. You're not a good man because you need to be happy. None of that fucking matters. What matters is, can you suffer gracefully and benefit the other people around you? Women can't. Men can. That is your job. That is your obligation on the planet to suffer for others. That is the point of duty. That is why there is countries, flags, army.
Okay, here we go with more like sexist BS and him complaining that his life is hard and that women are incapable of suffering. It's insane that people still think like this in a big like 2026. There's like no way. That's why I think he's a bit of a grifter. There's no way he actually believes the things that are coming out of his mouth. Obviously, women suffer. Take childbirth, for example. Are you really going to sit here and say that pain of childbirth is not suffering? Like, it's not hard, it doesn't hurt? If so, he's officially lost his marbles. He's just having like a full psychological breakdown here. It's actually insane.
Point of duty. That is why there is countries, flags, armies, families, religions, creeds, ideas. All of this is based on masculine suffering. The idea that men will suffer for something other than themselves. It built the entire world. Every skyscraper was men suffering to build it. And no, women are never going to appreciate it. No, you're never going to get recognition. It's true. But the universe and God, if you continue to show up time and time and time again, in the end, you will fucking win.
Okay, his whole claim about the world being built by men is just like ignorant. First of all, women weren't allowed to have certain jobs for a long period of time while men had them. Women gained the right to vote in 1920, which is not too long ago. Then after World War II, which started in 1940, when men started to leave their homes for war, women took over and filled industrial roles and more roles that were common to men. After this, it became more normal for women to work certain roles. But even now, women are discouraged in going into certain roles. I don't want to get too deep into this because that's not the purpose of the video, but it's just a totally like crazy claim.
The world as a man is only ever going to be 95% drowning. You're going to be underwater, struggling to breathe, drowning. And you know what God does? You know what the universe does? When you're just about to black out, when it's all over, he'll rise you to the top. Air bubbles will appear out of nowhere, and something will float you to the top, just long enough for you to breathe again. Not to be rescued, not to make it to dry land. No, for you to splutter, to spit out the water, to get another breath, and then you're back down in the water, over and over and over. That is the constant, endless experience of being a man. Of my 365 days, I get to breathe 10 of them. The rest of them are endless work and drowning. That's it. You know the difference between me and everyone else? Difference between me and you is I'm not complaining about it.
Did bro just say he's not complaining? Okay, so he's obviously delusional and there's no saving this man.
I have to be stubborn and persistent and indefatigable enough to bang my head against this wall until I get out. That's the only choice. I want to make money online, but it's hard. Bang your head against the wall. Oh, but I've tried. Try again. Go. Attack. Over and over and over and over until the wall itself, until the laws of physics bend, until the universe gives in. It's your will against the will of the universe. It's you against the laws of physics. It's you against the cosmos. It's you against the simulation. It's you against everything that's containing you. It's you, your head, and your stubbornness. That's all you've got. No one else is coming. All your other fucking dreams of being rescued from that room don't exist. They are holding you back. They are cope. They are the reason you don't try. You don't try because you believe that salvation is coming from somewhere else. It's never gonna come. You're gonna die in there.
Okay, on one side, it is kind of motivational, let's be real. But he's also clearly unwell. Like, it's clear. It's clear. I guess that is why he, like, got so much traction. Like, he is sort of motivational in a weird way. But let's not forget the fact that he's insane again. I'll just say it again to make sure. Also, I get all the other, like, analogies, but what does he mean he banged his head on, like, the jail cell? If that meant his lawyer could get him out of there. What does that even mean? Like, what can you do while you're in jail that will, like, help you get out? You know what I mean? Was he talking literally? Did he literally bang his head on the jail cell? Or, like, what? I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, and, like, maybe that's, like, why he's like this now, but all the other analogies were fine. Like, the making money online one, bang your head against the wall. I get that he just meant, like, keep trying. But what is he doing in jail? Like, you know what I'm saying? This man is, like, completely gone. It's crazy.
It's never gonna come. You're gonna die in there. Alone. Nobody is ever going to ever save you. And when you come to these realizations, it's the best feeling in the world. When you sit in jail and you get told that all your hope is dying. All of your cope is being decimated. You sit there and you're like, good, good. All of my dreams are being destroyed. Good. Good. Leave me with one option. Leave me with one way out, which is fucking war. Leave me with one way out, which is pain and suffering. Leave me with one way. Leave me with one way. That's what I want. Because if I'm banging my head and I start to bleed and I know that the lawyer might get me out, I'm going to stop banging my head. If I'm banging my head and I know a tornado might come, I'm going to stop to rest and let my head heal, you know, because it hurts. But when I know there's no other fucking choice, I haven't got time to bleed. That's the beauty of the world we're currently in, gentlemen. Everything is fucked. All of your dreams are gone.
He just, like, goes further and further into his mental breakdown and just keeps saying stuff like that, honestly. I honestly wonder if he still has fans. But I won't be surprised if he's, like, in another controversy, like, very soon. Maybe he's, like, grasping at straws, trying to become relevant again. But subscribe if you made it this far, and let me know what you think about this situation.